Ambassador Hussain Haqqani, thank you for joining us. First of all, looking at the US-Pakistan relationship, two very different narratives. Is there any chance they can be reconciled?
I don't think that the US-Pakistan relatives are going to be reconciled anytime soon. Pakistan will continue to think that the United States used Pakistan for its advantage, but did not help Pakistan in its main objective of competing with India. And the Americans, of course, think that they've given $40 billion in aid to a country that has not always fulfilled its promise, whether in fighting communism, in not going nuclear, or in containing and fighting terrorism.
Are things getting better or are things getting worse on that front?
I think that on the front of terrorism,
on the front of the two competing narratives and terrorism in particular.
I think that the United States and Pakistan have created what they call a new normal, in which both sides accept that the other side has reservations about them. They continue to engage, but I think they do so with less expectations.
And how does the US withdrawal from Afghanistan change the metric in the region?
I think that Pakistan is hoping that it can come to some kind of an arrangement with Afghan President Ashraf Ghani. Personally, I'm skeptical because I think that when Pakistan starts demanding that Afghanistan exclude India completely from its life, the problems will start again, and Pakistan will have no choice but to support the Taliban, who are the only instruments of influence it has left for influencing the domestic politics of Afghanistan.
And how does the rise of China play into this?
Pakistan looks upon China as an all-weather friend. China looks upon Pakistan as a way of keeping India tied down. So while China is useful to Pakistan in the military sense, it helped its nuclear program, its missile program, provides its small arms, but China is not a substitute for the West in helping Pakistan make economic progress.
Final question, you've been based in Washington quite a while. What's surprised you most about the US establishment that you think you've come to understand while you're there?
The Americans always look upon the world in very simple terms. They look upon different countries and say, who do we need to bomb? Who do we need to take out to lunch? The world is a little more complex, and what has really surprised me is that Washington is not always equipped to understand the nuance of the domestic politics of different countries and to figure out what leaders and governments really want.
Thank you very much, sir.